The CalHOPE Courage Award brings us stories of athletes overcoming adversity to succeed in school and in sports.
After undergoing major spinal surgery at just 14 years old, Rosie Jupp from Amador Valley High fought her way back to the sport she loves. For Amador Valley sophomore Rosie Jupp, cheer isn't just a sport. It's the way she expresses herself. And Rosie will tell you, it's not all glitz and glamour.
Most people think it's just like shaking pom-poms on the sidelines and cheering on football players, but there's a lot more behind that, physically and mentally.
Physical and mental. Just like the hardship Rosie has battled since she was 8 years old, when an X-ray revealed Rosie had scoliosis.
My doctors figured out that I had pretty mild scoliosis at first, but then as the years went on, my curve slowly progressed.
We went to doctors everywhere, and they said, she will 100% need to have surgery at some point in her life because there's only one way this curve's going and it's getting worse.
But the Jupp family didn't realize that surgery would come so soon.
I had 53 degrees at the top and 33 at the bottom.
Just a regular routine appointment. They said, you need to book her in for the surgery today.
At just 14 years old, Rosie underwent surgery that would change her life and her body forever. Doctors placed a titanium spine to keep her safe and standing. The procedure lasted more than 7 hours, and when Rosie first woke up,
the first thing she said was, I can't feel my legs. And we were like, oh my goodness, what? Thankfully, it was just the spinal block that was. But yeah, so that was awful.
From that moment on, the road back wasn't easy.
I didn't understand how I was ever gonna learn how to sit up and be able to move fully with this titanium spine.
Rosie learned how to stand, how to walk, but getting back to the mat, that was the question.
They were like, well, she is able to have motion and she is able to be able to do it, but she might not have that confidence.
It was 6 months of full until I was fully back to normal, but only 6 weeks until I was at my first cheer practice again.
Yeah, 6 weeks later, Rosie stepped on a cheer mat for the first time. She never left.
It is crazy to know how I've gone from being in a hospital bed, undergoing this 7-hour long spinal surgery to being able to cheer with full freedom now. It's kind of crazy.
When we learned about the back injury, we really had no idea that she was coming from that. She did not let that stop her in any way or hinder her progress. Never use it as an excuse or as a way to, get out of anything. She just was full throttle ready to go into cheer.
Even today, Rosie still battles some back pain, but nothing compared to what she's already overcome.
It's never gotten to the point where it's worse from when I was in the hospital, because when I was in the hospital, that was definitely the worst pain I've ever been in my life probably, but I have improved significantly since then.
Being resilient in the face of that kind of adversity is a real hallmark of her personality.
Rosie's resilience, strength, and spirit have always been as strong as titanium, but now she has the spine to match. Rosie started a nonprofit organization called the Soul Spirit Foundation, dedicated to providing cheer shoes and essential resources to underfunded school programs and athletes in underserved communities. She's just doing great and giving back to the sport that really propelled her to get back on the map.
Yeah. Wonderful person. All right, be sure to scan the QR code on the screen for more information on the CalHOPE Courage Award Scholarship Program. Thanks for watching. Please join our YouTube memberships to get early access to highlights and our podcast, Covered Cal High.
You'll also be able to see full game videos and vote for the Players of the Week. So click join and make sure to tune in every Sunday night at 6 p.m. on NBC Sports California. We'll see you at the games.